Hi friends, now I am going to explain about control systems in the course of instrumentation and control systems. This comes under unit number 6. I am Dr. K.S. Sagaram, Associate Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Vidyan Institute of Information Technology, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, India. Thank you. So, my contents of present topic includes introduction to control systems, definition of control systems, components of control systems, types of control systems, that is open loop control system and closed loop control system, their explanations with block diagrams, examples of control systems and references. Control system. A control system is a control system for a process or a plant wherein control elements are distributed throughout the system. This is in contrast to non-distributed systems which use a single controller at a central location. In digital control system, a hierarchy of controllers is connected by communications networks for command and monitoring. The automated control system is distributed throughout a machine to provide instructions to different parts of the machine. Instead of having a centrally located device controlling all machines, each section of a machine has its own computer that controls the operation. For instance, there may be one machine with a section that controls dry elements of cake frosting and another section controlling the liquid elements, but each section is individually managed by a digital control system. A digital control system is commonly used in manufacturing equipment and utilizes input and output protocols to control the machine. Collection of hardware and instrumentation necessary for implementing the control system. The control system provides infrastructure for implementing advanced control algorithms. Coming to the definition of the control system, a control system may be operated by electricity, mechanical means, fluid pressure, liquid pressure, or gas pressure, or a combination of fluid, liquid, or gas, any two or any three, or single also. When the computer is involved in the control circuit, it is usually more convenient to operate all of the control systems electrically, because the computer is using intermixers are fairly common. The basic components of control system are plant, that is the main unit, feedback system, controller, and error detector. Plant is the unit where actual processing is performed. A plant performs necessary actions on the control system and produces the desired output. Feedback. Feedback is a controlled action in which the output is sampled and proportional signal is given to the input. The output is given as feedback to the input for correction. Error detector. The error detector compare the reference input with feedback signal. It produces an error signal which is a difference of two inputs which are the reference signal and feedback signal. Controller. Controller amplifies the error signal and integrates or differentiates to generate a control signal. The amplifier is used to amplify the error signal and the controller modifies the error signal. Coming to the types of control systems, there are two types of control systems: open loop control system and closed loop control system. The open loop control system is very simple. Input is given to the plant and the plant processes and gives the output. It is only one direction. So here input is given as an yellow signal, see here yellow arrow, and is going into the system, and the system process, the plant processes the input signal and gives the output signal. That output signal is shown as the black arrow. The example of open loop control system is explained as shown. So here in an open loop control system, we have a process which we have to control and some input to change the process and output. We have an example of a tank level control. So here the start or stop of the motor is given at the extreme left. This is the input. We can say the tank is the plant which is doing the process of collecting the water coming from the input tank. When the water level in the tank reaches the high level, then the entry of water stops. So in this case, the flow is only one directional. In the open loop control system, when we start the pump, it will continue fill the fluid in the tank, but at a time tank will overflow, still pump will not stop. See here, there is no feedback mechanism here, so the input don't know whether to stop or not. In open loop control, we have no feedback, that is what is going on in the process. So the input goes on giving the input signal. We have to manually control the pump by putting a man near the tank. It will see that if the high level switch glow, when he will stop the pump, and if low level glows, then he will start the pump. So in the tank we had fixed two bulbs, right, low level bulb and high level bulb. When the water level reaches the high level, the man see the high level in the tank and go to the pump and stops input. Advantage of open loop system is the open loop systems are simple and economical. The open loop systems are easier to construct. The open loop systems are stable. These are the advantages of open loop system. When coming to the disadvantages of open loop system, the open loop system are inaccurate and unreliable because we don't know how to control the system. The changes in the output due to external disturbances are not corrected automatically. Closed loop control system. The closed loop control system is like this. So in this case, when the level of the water in the tank is at lower level, automatically the feedback gives the signal to the input to start the motor. So the motor starts and water flows into the tank. As and when the water reaches the high level, so at the high level there is a switch connected to the control system, and when the water level reaches the high level, the feedback gives the motor to stop it. The closed loop systems have information about the change in process with respect to change in input. Now consider the previous example in open loop system. So here in the closed loop system, the block diagram is shown like this. The input, and there is a valve here or control here, which is controlled by the feedback system, shown by the black arrow, U-shaped arrow. So after the input, after the arrow, it is connected to the controller, and the controller gives the feedback input to the plant. So the plant processes the input and given as the output is given out. So if there is no any disturbance, the output is directly come out. If there is any disturbance, so the output is given back through the feedback and supplied to the input. So in open loop control system, when we start the pump, we have no status of the tank level, but in the closed loop control, we have the status of the tank level, and if the tank level goes below low level switch, and the pump will start by a controller. In the second case, if the tank level goes high, then the high level switch acts as a controller stop and stops the pump. Hence the difference between the open loop and closed loop control system is very clear. Advantages of closed loop system are, the closed loop system, it is very accurate. They are accurate even in the presence of non-linearity. They are more stable. The closed loop systems are less affected by the noise because it is a feedback mechanism, so noises are very low in the closed loop system. Coming to the disadvantages of closed loop system, the closed loop systems are complex and expensive because we are using here the feedback mechanism and control mechanism. So the closed loop system is an expensive system. The feedback in control system may lead to oscillatory response. More care is needed to design a closed loop system because it requires more circuits like controller and feedback. So it requires more design. The overall gain of the system is reduced due to feedback. So gain is good because there is a feedback, but the means the running cost or the operating cost of the closed loop system will be more. Examples of control system are are liquid level control system, room temperature control system, traffic control system, home heating systems. So the liquid level control systems make use of overhead tanks where the level of the water can be controlled by the use of control systems. And room temperature control systems means air conditioners are controlled by knowing the temperature of the room with the help of thermostat, which is given by the digital meter. And the traffic control system controls the traffic by allowing the vehicles one after the other road by providing red, yellow and green lighting systems. home heating systems are used in the houses at very low cold climates like the areas of Jammu and Kashmir, Delhi, etc., where in winter the people used to have these heating systems. So, these heating systems provide heat to the rooms so that the temperature of the room becomes hotter or normal with the help of a heating coil, and the heating coil is controlled by the control system. So, that is about the control systems, open loop control system and closed loop control systems. More details can be obtained from the Google, Wikipedia, Study Mafia, pptplanet.com. Thank you for your patient listening. If you like my video, share it, like it and subscribe it. My channel name is Mech Raghu channel. Thank you, my dear friends.